Feature Friday.
The freshest.
No, I wasn't correct to you. It's intriguing that they asked for
It's okay, thanks for being.
I'm not fluent in Korean. Suddenly?
Who is that? I say that sometimes. I'm not fluent in English.
But I'm confident in Korean.
SM 회사 안에서도 그 선배님들 있잖아요.
네.
그 중에서도 그 좀 비싼
It's
That's
not what I meant.
It's less expensive.
It's
Because I'm a foreigner.
말 실수를 해버렸네.
I made a mistake. Please forgive me.
Getting out of answering questions.
답변해보세요. 귀여움을 보완하기 위해서 강호동 예능인을 멤버로 영입하다는 설이 있습니다.
네 죄송합니다. 한국어가 아직
I was like, oh my god. He adapted quickly to the circumstances.
So you're not pretending not to
아니
understand?
사소리가 너무 심해서
It's because his dialects is so strong.
Oh, right. Well, of course. So dialects in Korea, obviously, are
Or
also
like
a thing.
the accents, like the regional accents.
So it'll be like here in England, like you know, if you're from up north, right, your accent is a little bit more difficult to understand for someone who doesn't speak English.
Yeah.
The further up north, actually, the harder it becomes.
Yeah.
But if you're from the south, but the south of London, you would get rather difficult to understand, not because your
Because of
accent's
the
thick, it's just because of the amount
slang.
of yeah, sort of like
A
slang.
dialect
To some extent.
Yeah.
But I would love to know which is the hardest dialect in Korea to understand.
Yeah, from
and which
what
is the
region?
easiest.
Because I know, for example, when I was living in Italy, I was obviously living in
They're the
Rome.
kings of dialect.
Oh,
over there.
absolutely. But it's like a totally different language. It's
Yeah.
so weird. Like from certain, because I was living in Rome.
Same in China.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like it's a completely different language, and the way they express themselves is totally different. So say that you meet somebody that's from the north of Italy, and they're trying to talk to you, and obviously you don't speak Italian very well, and you're trying to catch
You're
on
in
the
Rome.
yeah, and I was already used to the way that people in Rome were speaking. So it was such a shocker, you know. It's like, what is happening? Like I have no idea what this person's telling me, and is it because I'm dumb? Is it me? And then the people I was with, they were like, no, their dialect is really strong.
But
Like-
then once you speak the language fluently,
You're able to pick it out, but still get confused.
yeah, I don't really. The only people I struggle understanding sometimes if they have a really strong Scottish accent.
Yes.
You know.
Welsh. I think people with a really strong Welsh accent are really difficult
But you start to
understand
find
too.
the dialects charming.
Absolutely, they're so enchanting.
Like
yeah.
oh, that's refreshing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're somehow they're totally enchanting. They draw you in. It's like, keep talking, do it again.
That's why people have like an obsession with accents as well. Like,
Yeah.
especially in English, because you know if you're from France, you speak English slightly different.
Oh, it's so good.
Spain, you know, you speak Spanish with a very different accent. If you're from America, you speak, you know, with an American accent. So it's so, you know, Koreans speak English with a Korean accent,
It's so dope.
but they have such different, you know, like twangs and natural.
Tonalities and ways of saying
They
things.
incline towards natural ways of pronouncing stuff.
Sounds and pronunciations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I wonder which one's the hardest to understand in Korea.
Yeah, me too. I wonder.
Maybe it's south or north or east or west.
Don't know.
친해졌어요. 어느 만나서
Close to this.
누군데?
Who's this?
승형, 승우형.
그렇지. 뭐 하시는 분이야?
네. 연기자죠.
He's an actor.
유명한
He's very famous.
작품.
저 외국인이라서
I'm a
foreigner,
foreigner,
so-
so I don't really know his movies. Bless him. Out of context. Bless him. He saved it well though.
이것은 성균관 장이가 해야 될 일인 것 같습니다.
That's when they were recording it. Oh no, they weren't.
What were they recording then?
그럼 우리
Using
오늘
5
그
syllables.
SVT 클럽에 대한 기대감을 좀 가지고
SVT
모자
Club.
볼까요?
I don't know. I'm
Okay.
a
뒤에
foreigner.
모자 특허 먼저 해.
지혜청.
5 syllables.
너 먼저 했으면 좋겠는데.
아니야 먼저 해.
네가 먼저.
나는 외국
I'm a
foreigner,
foreigner, you know. I need
I
you
like
to
what he's wearing.
Yeah, he's good.
You always bring that up in these situations.
맞잖아.
박자 발음이.
아니,
제가 외국인이기 때문에.
I'm a foreigner. My pronunciation
Might not be
might
that
be
good. I love how he stood up just to prove a point. Oh my gosh, the sound.
Yeah.
In Chinese. Guys are zero thinking.
Let's write in Chinese.
祖国人，中国人。
That's it, mate. That's the ending.
Ah, okay.
Hope you enjoyed it.
All right, that happened so quick. I was so into the cover. I was like, I'm totally watching the rest of this.
They just added a cheeky cover by June from 17 there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What was I gonna
Anyways,
say? I mean, I don't know why I would use the foreign
I've done
card
it.
anymore.
I've done it so many times, especially when I was in college.
But now, because they obviously.
Yeah, but I used to do it so many times. You know when I do it, when I take out the foreigner card, when people come up to me in the streets to like sell me memberships to gyms and stuff, or like I don't know, like,
No English.
I'll be like, sorry, I don't speak fluent English, and walk away.
Yeah, it'd be such a mind.
Yeah, they look at you like, what? But you just, what?
That was perfect.
It's like, sorry,
Very gifted.
I don't speak fluent English.
And that must be one of the most difficult jobs. So those people that sort of stand on the street and stuff.
It's probably it's probably one of the worst. things
Especially here
to
in
do out
London,
there.
where you're basically you might as well
Rained
have
on.
basically have a license to swim or something.
Yeah,
A
it's
license
like
to have a boat while you do that.
it's terrible. Those jobs are really hard.
It must be rough. I'd imagine. I mean, it must be effective to some extent because there's still people doing it.
Oh yeah, there must be. Like I don't know because
But it must be so
so
rough.
hard. Yeah,
I mean,
super tough to do.
I think the most fun one is if you were gonna do that, like in America how they do the car wash thing, they have their thing and they throw away. That one's kind of fun, and it's usually sunny where you see the videos. But here,
No, not even in
It's rough.
summer. Yeah,
it
here's
is rough.
stuff.
Anyways, let us
uh,
know if you've played the foreign card
if you have ever played your foreigner card.
and in what scenarios. Yeah, because I can't think of one anymore.
I can think of plenty, like avoiding questions to be answered in the moment.
But why? Because
like-
you're a foreigner.
It'll be like, sorry, I don't know that show. Oh, I don't know that comedian. I'm a foreigner, you've never
For
done
real?
it? Yeah.
No, why
I've done
would?
it so many times.
I'd imagine it's perhaps if I can't say a word. But anymore, I can't really use it anymore. Like, can I?
Yeah, you totally can, because you're still a foreigner, even you've been here for forever.
But yeah, I mean,
You were not born here.
no, I know, but it's like maybe a word I
You're-
can't pronounce. But that's just because of ignorance, not because I'm a foreigner.
You play it on your foreigner card.
Yeah, I don't know when I would use it. I'm gonna figure
Play
that
it on
out.
your Latino card. Well,
I'm gonna figure that out and play my card soon.
Monica and I play it all the time. We play our Latino card all the time.
Yeah, say I get stopped on the street. I don't say I'm a foreigner card. I do what every Londoner does, and I put my head down and I hide my insecurities, and I keep walking by. That's what I do.
Don't make eye contact. Don't make eye contact. Move.